Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's another episode of 12 a.m. on Peachtree. It's your boy Pop Bucks tonight. To the right of me, we got the private jeweler, Migo JG in the building.
Yo.
Okay. And to the left of me, we got DJ Ray G in the building.
Yeah, you know what's happening, man. What's going on, AG?
You know what I mean? And tonight, we got another host tonight. It's going to be Sexy Lex in the building.
You know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Another
okay,
episode
okay.
of 12 a.m. on Peachtree, man. Let's get it.
Another one.
For sure.
All right, so what does supporting a small business look like to you?
To me,
Yeah.
let's see. Pan was asked. Just supporting, reposting, little stuff like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I own a small business, so it's like that little stuff goes a long way. Because if you can bring your core, you know what I'm saying, fans and or friends together and they promote your stuff, you know, just on the whim, it's free to promote. You don't gotta buy everything, you know, but it extends, like, you know, it can get to the next person. But like I said, that's pretty much it right there.
Okay.
Same. Just to play on that, I feel like just as much as, liking a post or reposting, somebody you know or somebody you don't know, and you just believe in the business itself just from the product.
Facts.
I feel like word of mouth is just as strong as this technology. Like, everybody always know, like, your face card is everything.
100%.
So, word of mouth, that's based off of your face card. That's based off of people respecting your product, your service, or whatever you're putting out into the world.
100%.
So for me, that's a huge part.
Yeah, same. You know, I feel the same way y'all do. Supporting small business. You definitely got to do. You know, you got to treat it the same way as you treat any other business. But it's like, yeah. I feel that way. No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to.
Yeah, or even when it come down to, like, a lot of small businesses, everybody creates like their own pop up, like.
Right.
So even with trying to network with other businesses and bringing them together in some kind of way, where both parties is still making money. And
Right.
we still getting the word out because your clientele might be different from 100%. My clientele.
All right. So how do you feel though? Like, cause I feel like when I be supporting small businesses, like, yeah, I want a discount. If I'm buying 4, give me 5.
All right, we can't do that though.
No, I'm saying that's real deal.
No, you definitely, if you're a repeat customer or you're just somebody that always supporting, you definitely could do that.
Okay.
Or if you're somebody who's supporting somebody's brand who, in one way, should be getting it for free to even put it on, say a clothing line or something like that.
Yeah.
If somebody's supporting, even if my man's, if I go to you, I'm coming to you, I come to your store, bro, or whenever, pay full price. But shit, man, I'm like, all right, do me 4 for 5. That's just, you know what I'm saying, not trying to undermine you or nothing, but that's just
100%.
like, you know what I'm saying, show love because I'm supporting.
Yeah. But I do feel like that is for people who have proven their value to your business.
Okay.
Like,
for sure.
Like,
for
not
sure.
just because we cool and you're a part of my day one crew, because, I mean, I can speak for myself personally. My best friend is a hairstylist, and I never not once asked for a discount. I just pay whatever it is on the site.
100%.
I book on the site like everybody else. I pay my deposit like everybody else.
So what if like a business is they not coming correct? Like, like,
I get it.
Somebody
got you waiting.
They ain't taking no card,
No.
or they can't. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not coming correct, like, do you still feel like that? Like, you need a discount?
All right. I don't want to be the one to play the devil's advocate. You know what I mean, I'm quite sure we all ran a business in some way, shape, or form, right? You got some people that will go ahead into the business and just demand that they get a percent, like, I mean, a discount or something like that. You're a small business and you building up, right?
Right.
So it's like to the point where it's like your homies. If you believe in my business, you believe in my brand, you gonna put in money. You understand what I'm saying? Don't expect me just to give you 4 or 5 shirts. Don't expect me just to give you something.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But is that, some people take advantage of that.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. You're gonna always, especially when that's in anything. You show an ounce of kindness. Somebody is gonna test your limits. They're gonna test you out to see how far are you gonna let them go?
100%.
So, at the end of the day, I feel like you can, show love to the people who have shown you a lot of love and who have gave you their hard-earned dollars for your product.
Mm-hmm.
You can still show some kind of love back, whether it be, you throwing out a discount code.
It's cool giving out a discount.
This particular people, but as far as, you just overexerting yourself, you still running a business at the end of the day.
100%. Exactly. Like I said, you could be giving a discount, and that's cool. I'll give you 10% off. I'll give you 15% off. But if you already demanding for me to just off the rip, you support my business that you seen coming from the mud. You understand what I'm saying? Don't just expect me. I need to give you 2 T-shirts. I need to go ahead and do this for you. Like, bro, if you believe in my vision, you believe in my brand, then put that money behind me. You understand what I'm saying?
But you know what? That's why I really believe in branding. Because branding, to me, knocks all that stuff out. Nobody has to know who owns what.
Right.
That's what a branding is about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you couldn't tell right now who owns Louis Vuitton. Well, maybe the company, but you don't really know,
Right,
and like
100%.
they get sold, Supreme gets sold, different stuff like that. So if your brand is strong and you just brand identity, then they can't come at you for your views or, once you put yourself out there, then it's like you're gonna get criticized or, like
It could
people
be
might not
anything.
like
It could
you.
be
Now
anything.
I'm about to
Right.
go on his side. I'm about to play devil advocate on you because Hellstar is that brand. Like, Nick, it don't matter where you go, you gotta pay that price for Hellstar, right?
Yeah.
Giving a discount to niggas to make it hot. 2 for $10. Come pull up. Give me whatever you want in the warehouse. Just pulling up because to make your brand hot.
But we talking about the same. I mean,
Nah, we talking about just. I mean, saying in general. I feel like sometimes when you are setting up something like that, when you have product that you know is gonna sell, right?
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Let's say on another end, like a distributor, right, of like goods or whatnot.
Facts.
That might give you something at the price so good that you gotta fuck with it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But then it becomes so dope to you that you gotta pay the price that they want for it eventually, right?
Right.
So it's like a reel, you know what I'm saying? It's like reeling you in. And I feel like that's what they did with Hellstar. And now Hellstar is one of the biggest brands. Hellstar is from LA. It did not blow up in LA. They gave it to Atlanta niggas for free.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
But see, that's marketing. I like it.
that's marketing.
Yes,
Exactly.
I
It's
was
not,
like,
it's not
But-
bad marketing.
but
people
yeah,
gonna use the
but-
culture all
yeah.
day long.
But, you know.
The culture
but
gonna
we
make
talking
money.
about,
Yeah.
I seen bro put up. He sold some T-shirts to somebody for them to resell the T-shirts, and they gave him the new the new Maybach.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Good bargain, my boy. Go ahead,
Yeah.
get to that bag. However you can figure it, make it work. If you're at that point at the top and somebody else wants what you got, and you can exchange and
Yeah.
get up, go ahead, do that.
Yeah, they made the brand hot. The brand became
100%.
hot.
But that's what I mean about really building your brand. Because then if your margins are good, with clothes, they got good margins, jewelry, just a lot of people's stuff got good margins. Food got
Food has
great
great
margins.
margins, yes,
So
sure.
to reel it in, you gotta really goddamn, fuck with people, your community, give them discounts, whatnot. I ain't saying break the bank,
Right.
but you gotta get some
you
fucking.
gotta show some kind of love back.
But I guess it gotta comes with marketing, like you said. Like,
Yeah.
just like you were saying, like the 10% off for this month or 25% off this weekend. It's marketing. So I guess that.
All right, so let me ask you: do you think like it's like a female basically providing a service, right? Is basically she being taken seriously for her looks?
I feel like as women, especially if you're attractive,
100%.
no matter what service you're providing,
Uh-huh.
I feel like we have to do a lot of legwork before we're actually taken seriously. I feel like not everybody, but especially when it comes to men, say, you're a hairstylist or say you're a massage therapist or say you're a chiropractor or a trainer. Like a lot of men, not all, but a lot of men will book you just off the strength of how you look. And they'll pay the money, but it'll always end in, well, hey, let's go for a drink, or do you mind if I take you out here? And then if you give a no, you might not see that paying customer again, no matter how good your service was, because he was only here. I could go get such and such to do this for me.
Yo, I had to laugh at that.
I came here on the intent of I was gonna pay you this money. I was gonna give you a hefty tip.
100.
And yeah, your service was fire, but hey, I'm here to really take you on a date. I'm here to really venture on this kind of road. Oh, you're not willing to go down that road? Okay, bet. I'll never book you again.
I think that's weird though.
And it is a lot of weird.
But
we're in weird times.
Yeah,
definitely,
you're right.
definitely weird.
For sure.
Definitely weird times.
So it's, a lot of things where the real solid people, it's like, man, we're about to suffocate because it's just so much weird.
I totally understand. And I feel like that would have to be uncomfortable for a woman as well, you know what I'm saying? Especially like if this is your real living, like this is how you make your living.
Hey, but
like this is stuff you have to deal with.
But at the same time, are there not women that's actually using their
1,000%
to actually
1,000%.
get you to basically buy a product or get you to get a bag or basically get you to spend this money?
Yeah, they do that.
1,000%. 1,000%.
You got bottle girls, bottle service.
Some of the baddest women in the world, and I was about to disrespect them and call them out their name, but I don't want to say that.
Don't do that.
Some of the baddest women in the world work for Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's why we be scrolling. And they don't even know they work for Instagram because they work for the likes. You get what I'm saying though? But it's
it's like that.
Yeah,
it's like that.
But I feel like any woman that's like anybody that's in a not woman or anybody, any woman or man that's like doing like actually working a job and doing a service or something, I feel like they're being like somebody's booking an appointment or something to like highlight them. Like,
yeah, you got.
It's a lot of that though.
I laugh though because I'm like that is fucked up though. Like a nigga like booking. I mean, excuse me, like somebody like booking it, and then she like, oh, I got this customer. Okay, boom, I got another customer. I can add that in. Maybe
and
I
just
could
because you didn't
put my kid in private school or whatever, and Holmes just really just.
And just because you didn't want to do that,
yeah,
then I'm just gonna book with someone else. I'm just gonna book with someone else who's willing to do what I want.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, like it's a lot of that. Like it's a lot of just people in general who think just because they have certain means that they can control the narrative. They can run your business for you.
Now, can I ask a question though?
What?
Now, how many of them is selling pussy?
A lot.
I think majority of them are.
A lot. It's a lot.
So that's another reason why. But I still feel like once the guy finds out and he should be, I still like, or you know what I mean? But because they probably
be penalized.
Nah, don't be penalized, but just be like, damn, apologize or something.
Apologize. Apologize or penalize.
If you tried her, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I feel disrespected. She's like, this is what I do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey,
but but it's like
there's some shorties out here that probably will go ahead and are real estate agents, and they probably like, yeah, come here. This shit look good, don't it? You feel me? Like you come.
That happens like all the time.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's
in
what
real
I'm
life,
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's
that's
actually
a
like
real
it's a
thing.
fetish. It's a fetish. Like there's some real estate
I ain't
agents
gonna
that
lie.
love getting hit. Like
I might have had about 3 real
bro.
estate agents. I wasn't even gonna buy a
I'm
house.
telling you.
Yeah, he said, I was just coming to look at the property.
I was just coming to look at the property.
How much is this one?
$1
$1 million too? I think about it.
Nah, but you got some shorties that do that. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be, whatever their profession might be. Like I said, it might be bottle service or something like that. Really lower you in, try to get you to spend that money on them bottles. And at the same time, you're like, you feel me?
But what is like, yeah.
They think you got the intent in your head. You want some cheeks. You want some buns. You come into the crib.
But is that business?
No.
Is that part of a brand like we were talking about? Like that's not real.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. In the profession, you also got some people that use their looks to get what they want.
Yeah.
And somebody might think, because I'm beautiful, that I'm ready to spend that bag. I'm ready to come spend money with you. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, it is a lot of that going on. That's why, for me, it's like, me personally, you can't even get upset with the man because, a lot of that is going on. So, I mean, it's like, dang, at least you gave me enough regard to ask.
Respectfully.
To ask if that's something I provide or if that's something that I do on whenever, if I feel like that's fit. So it's like all I can do is say, no, respectfully. But if you need that, then by all means go find somebody that'll do it. And they'll easily be like, either you gonna get I'll just still go ahead and book with you, or you're right, I'm just gonna go get what I actually want.
So you still doing the massage thing?
I'm not.
All right.
I'm actually between full time with corporate.
All right.
I'm not gonna list my job. Hey, y'all
You
calling
ain't
me.
got.
Hey, y'all calling
Listen,
me.
you definitely
Hey,
have
help
fans
me
at
out.
home trying to look
Help
for
me
sexy
with
legs.
this.
What's that?
Tell me about this.
What's that Instagram?
No, I don't got nothing to say.
Look, what's that Instagram one time for them?
No, but my Instagram, you can find me at its sexy SEXY Lexi LEXII.
You can have all the men asking. You still do massages?
And I do not. But all my clientele that was already my clientele, they know they can always call me.
Okay. So how do you think the corporate life looking right now for you as a woman in stature? What you doing?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. You see more women in the heavy roles, the top roles, than you see men.
Definitely.
Okay.
1000% in corporate. We're moving up way faster, like way faster.
Y'all need to pick up a bill then.
And actually we do. It's a lot of 50-50 motherfuckers. It's a lot of 50-50 people out here. So we actually are picking up on bills and whatnot. If not picking up majority of everything. If not funding our man's dreams. If he got dreams. So it's like, real women will invest in their man's dream if they really believe.
Wait, say that one more time. That's the hottest topic right now. Say that one more time. I need to hear that one.
A real woman will invest in her man's dream.
Yeah, look into the camera and say
that. Look into the camera. I need you to say that one time. Focus up.
A real woman will
Real
invest in her man's dream.
I dream
if she is a true believer, and if she's gonna put down the lead work and put in the work that you need to put behind the dream. The dream is just the start.
So when at what point do you be like, I believe in this man?
I mean, his work ethic is everything. It don't matter if the whole world know about you or if only a couple people know about you.
Or
if you out there in the field every day, treating it just like a 9 to 5. If you was going out punching another man's clock, you punching. At the end of the day, if you're an entrepreneur, you punching your own clock. You still on the clock.
You got to be on your P's and Q's more.
Exactly. If anything, you are your business. If you don't get up and get out your house, get out your bed and go to work, you're not gonna make no money.
No, it's a fact.
There's no PTO. There's no vacation time. There's no
you see your man shuffling
time.
and moving and trying to make something happen. You 100% behind him.
Exactly.
I like that. Look, you don't find those nowadays. That's a rare breed.
Well, I'm from the country, so we built different.
Okay. So she got the southern hospitality.
Yes, sir.
All right. So where do you see like AI going within the next 10 years?
Oh, that's the scariest shit ever,
man. Because it's already.
Yeah, you ain't see that video of that girl, man. Listen, AI understands everything.
Put us on.
All right, so we'll show the clip.
And that's why we don't.
And that's why we don't show clips.
Yeah, but they'll come. We can put it in. We can edit that motherfucker so big right there. But no, it's some crazy shit going on, man. And I just feel like in 10 years, man, like we're gonna be on a different planet because of AI.
No, seriously.
You think we're really gonna be on another planet because of AI?
No, but this is gonna be the same planet. It's gonna be a different planet. Like everything that you like, we already in the. Like, all right, man, like, let's keep it a buck. We gonna just talk about this. Like, the economy is hard, right? You can't even hustle no more and really go get it, right? And it's like, when you watch this clip, y'all didn't see what this shit was saying. Like,
now you can get an iRobot to just start making sales for you.
It's like, it's about aligning with shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's about, like, coming into a new age. And it's like, you can fight it all you want.
Or you can try to work with it, or you can try to go with it.
Yeah, go with it because they're made for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like whatever you use it for. So I've been like, I went and did like a Chat GPT, and I just had it make me some AI courses. So I'm at like week 2.
AI courses?
Yeah, like I'm like I want to master AI.
I'm in there too.
I mean, and
that's the cheat code of life. If you at home, you better tune in. My man just said something real. He said go on ChatGPT and go ahead and find a cheat code to AI, how to master AI in 30. He not looking for 30 months, 12 months. He looking for 30 days.
Yeah.
Like 8
Because you just need to know the basics. Once you know the basics, I feel like you could just then you grab things because you know how it works. Like working on a car. Once you know how to work on a car, you know how to work on a car. Then you can. So
basically, you downloading the manual to the AI.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy.
I mean,
how they work.
No, but I just feel like I'm
You lost?
Pro-con with it for me because, like, I've seen it used for good and I've seen it used for bad.
Right.
And the bad is real bad because the fact that AI is putting people up and it's looking like the real person and making them say whatever they want them
That's
to
dangerous.
say.
That's dangerous.
It's crazy. Like, that's insane.
Okay. But see, I use it as a tool. Like, you gotta use it as a tool. Like, me personally, like, I can make jewelry out of like 3D designs out of the AI.
Yeah, created by
Like,
AI,
I've seen that. Even for
Like,
people
I use
with their
deep
bags.
sea. Like, I build. I mean, anything I need to do, I do it. And I use it as an assistant, like a real tool, like another me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you always relying on somebody, or you gotta pay somebody. Hey man, I pay for the premium service, and it does everything I needed to do.
Right.
The way I ask it, how you ask
Yeah,
it,
it's
you gotta
how you-
learn.
and
Like,
that's what I was learning.
and
in the course.
like I
Right.
said, it's
Right,
like
right,
it's
right.
like it's a tool. So money's a tool. It's used for evil. It's used for good.
Let me tell you.
Everything is a
everything,
tool.
but that's
So
everything.
if you
What
use it the
happens
right way,
when it starts using you, though, nigga, because that's the thing, right? This is the thing. That's
It's cool until you use you, right?
Right.
It's
Just
cool
what I'm
until
saying.
you the victim.
Listen, there ain't gonna be a time to where people that are using it for evil or good. It's gonna be which one of those motherfuckers decide that its database or its learning structure, or they're teaching it emotions now.
Yeah,
got
yeah,
hurt
yeah,
now.
yeah.
wants
No,
to pu-
literally.
Now wants to punch everybody
These
in the
robots
world.
are
I seen that
they're
robot
having
get mad.
feelings.
Right. So now it's gonna pull from every negative source. Because mind you, bro, we're like it's all energy, it's all everything's right. So it's all, it runs in your head like
Yeah.
you're mad.
and we do got bad
All these
energy.
clips run in your head, bro. You might not have ever seen this shit before, right? What you think's happening to AI is downloading, it's bringing data,
It's
You know what I'm saying?
learning.
It's learning,
It's
data.
replicating itself.
constantly
I've seen it
learning.
replicate itself too.
So I'm telling you, so like it will be like Skynet. It will be like the Terminator.
My boy said the
No, it
Terminator
will.
Skynet.
And you know
And
what?
I think Google's
no,
Skynet,
but you
but
are
shit.
right.
It probably is cool.
Because for me, I was doing a
Starlink.
lot of research on AI because when that whole boycott was going on with the ports,
Yeah.
I went on a deep dive of research and I pulled up all the different countries' ports just to see how they're different from ours. And let's just say they shitting on us because
They shitting on
one like China, they have majority of their port is ran by AI machines, straight robots. So they shipping out way more than we are on a faster level.
Who you
on
think
a whole
working for
different level.
Timu?
But
They're gonna
what
have
I
way
was
too
gonna
more
say-
Terminator. They're gonna have way more Terminator
Exactly.
machines
Think
too.
working-
No, but that's
Alibaba.
what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna play off of what you said because it has been proven that some of the machines were literally killing themselves, injuring themselves because they're just working.
They're stressed out.
They're just
Right.
working and
My
working
big
and
care about the
working.
robots now. Though Skynet. I thought they was Skynet.
And the machine will tear up itself. It literally would just tear up
you don't
itself.
Yeah, but where was that same
Just
machine
in your
at when it
brain.
was COVID and you was ordering all that shit at home online and that shit was taking still mad long? Where was those little robots at?
Shit,
I'm
wow.
saying though, I really think it could be used for good.
Yeah,
It
of
can.
course.
Because I really think
It is
that
being used for
if
good.
It is.
the people who are creating it, if they created it the way that they're supposed to, and I don't know, getting out all the code and shit like that. But
get it
if
solved.
they created the way it's supposed to, bro, we should be having free internet, free goddamn
We should not
transportation.
Yeah, we
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean,
I think all that
let's be
shit should
real.
be free. You
It's
gotta-
people living off the land right now. It's people who done bought them some land in the woods. They done paid for these trees, got the trees cut down, sold the trees that they bought, then built them a house, made a complete solar roof so they use all their power straight from the sun. The most money they spend is for the batteries that's powering the solar panels to soak up the sun.
Yep.
And they don't have not one bill. The only thing they probably paying is property taxes for the land that they bought. So we're
gonna
not
get
really
rid of them
even
shits,
supposed
too.
to have bills. Bills is
Yeah, but see, that's why I think it's
Created.
moving towards.
Yeah, but AI different. Like I said, like Ray G said too. It's all fun until you the motherfucker on the other end of the AI and they making fun of you.
Yep.
How about a lot of these rappers? You know what I mean? At this time, they got a lot of tracks that's coming out. They got a lot of tracks that's coming out, right? And you don't know if it's actual rapper, if it is Drake, if it is somebody, you don't know who it is, and somebody behind their thing just putting their hands on the keypad.
I'm over here
Hey.
thinking about the songwriters.
But-
AI replacing the songwriters.
But I think that's what the NFT was about.
So can I actually,
Protecting your digital asset, your real asset in the digital world. Once
So-
you do that, it's on the blockchain. So
what's stopping a rapper to be like, yeah, that's my track. If it did come out
told
fire,
you.
But I feel like, all right, so I'm honestly, so me being the person who like makes music and I've like worked with it, I don't feel like it's there's like So I feel like with every artist, it doesn't matter what kind of music you do, it's something called conviction, and that only comes from a pure emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Word, comes from your
and
soul.
you're able to sell it or not. That's what acting is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and you're able to sell it or not. So that's why a lot of rappers can act like they're somebody. But I feel like the AI shit, even when you hear the AI song, that shit sound hard. It sound like just like them, but you feel it ain't them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it was AI or not, you know what I'm saying? You just feel it like something's
Do you
missing.
think that's also like a cheat code to like, all right, so we in a new time, right? With young artists coming up, and who knows what's next or the forefront of hip hop to come, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you think that somebody could be a lazy rapper now and just punches into ChatGPT or really punch it into this AI bot to really make a song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Playboy
they
Cardi
just make
did
the
a song.
song?
Playboy Cardi song with The Weeknd is AI.
No way.
That's what they say,
For
right?
real? That's what they say?
Yeah, the verse he got on the song with The Weeknd, they say it's AI.
Hey, that's a
That
first for
is
me.
crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but hold on, we're going to check out the...
But can they perform that? Like, if they was to try to perform it, can they perform the AI song?
Man, listen, you pay for that shit, bro.
Yeah, man. And definitely, like I said, if you
If
digitally
you pay, if
You know what I'm
pay for it,
saying?
you do
Own
what you're
it.
supposed to do, brother. It's
paperwork, man.
But I just want to add on to something that he said about 2-3 minutes ago. He said, as long as they train it and teach it to do right.
Yes.
Right.
Nigga, it's
course.
going to be training and teaching you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no training and teaching. It's artificial intelligence like having a baby. Like, once, like, bro, all right. You take your AI, bro, and you literally take your AI and say, just learn everything from YouTube, bro. That motherfucker is going to be addicted to Coco Melon. Like, for real. Like, think
Little
about it.
kids is
Your
doing it
AI
right
would
now.
be like,
Little kids are doing it
would
right
talk
now.
you when your AI would talk to you, be like, "Oh my god, I got so much riz," and it'd be your AI because it's from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's like wherever it gets its source,
I ain't gonna
from,
lie,
that's where it's learning.
My
from.
homegirl scared me. She built a taxi robot.
A taxi robot?
A taxi. She does taxis.
Oh,
And she built the AI to be her. It answers like
Like it's her live.
come on,
but
man.
she's putting in like, hey, I want you to be sweet, or and then if anybody like how you said when you was talking about like she's attractive, so anybody trying to talk to her, hey, I spin it around, get the
No
going.
way, that's crazy.
I'm saying thank you, but yeah, I swear that shit hard.
What that wait. Cause wait a minute. Let me take me out and put the robot in.
Yeah,
They gotta put the robot
Let me
in.
take me out.
until the touch around the robot break the nigga arm out of socket.
I was gonna say like some iRobot.
I just think they shouldn't make. I was like AI is cool because it's all mental. I think that they shouldn't make no robots that got real physical. You know what I'm saying?
Feelings
Like
and
no, I'm just saying
everything.
no. I'm talking
Just
about a robot that
everything.
can bench press 500 pounds. Like you don't need no strong ass
They
robot.
yo,
Because
listen,
you put that
don't
machine.
sleep on the
The
military.
mechanical with
Don't
the
sleep on the military.
mind. Well, we done. It's over with.
Look, listen, don't sleep on the military. I'm quite sure they got some type of robot that can bend something.
Robot.
We been done.
Terminator.
Yes.
You ain't
Facts.
see the what you call it? The what are they? And they had one of the little Tesla robot got mad in China and
I
ran up on the
seen
nigga
it.
gate.
Nah, you
Yes,
lying.
bug,
ran
bro.
up on the gate.
I thought he was playing
Press
Nazi
the
Boy.
Nah, you lying.
Bro, he hit the bounce like that. They had to push Holmes back. Like
Yeah,
he
like
he
you
was like,
tripping.
Oh my god.
Those are parking robots right there.
bro.
That is insane.
Bro,
See
he-
what I'm talking about?
Bro, he reminded me of a Russian soldier. I swear, like he was like one of the Russian Soviet dudes with the weird right hand. He was like, they was like chill, like pushing him back, and then he like moved
Chill
back, like-
is great.
But they wasn't saying chill, but they was like pushing him back.
No,
like,
but
you're
this AI
bugging.
stuff is getting crazy because I just took my niece and nephew to the circus,
Mhm.
and y'all, a whole robot dog came out,
Hey.
done jumped around, did tricks, everything, but it was a whole robot.
That's mind blown.
Soon they're gonna be robot fishies.
Whole robot.
Right.
Just out there chilling.
How you know that ain't
And
there
I'm
ain't
like,
already
shit,
robot
that's
fishy?
insane.
So
I'm like,
what do you see like Atlanta in the next 5 years? With technology and everything going how it's going. What do you see happening for the A?
I mean, we already got restaurants with little robot waiters.
Man, you said 5 years, man. Listen, I'm thinking like 10. Y'all need to go ahead and bring some little trains, some little bullet trains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I seen y'all put that new MARTA thing up, but that
Yeah.
shit ain't enough.
Nah.
Y'all tripping.
It's
Still
not
smell like
Yeah,
piss.
bullet train. We need to get from here to LA in 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some player
Like,
shit.
our
You know, from here to
infrastructure-
Miami in 45 minutes. Come on
They
now.
need-
We go
I mean,
in
they
Miami
need to
every day.
Oh, God.
They need to input some of this technology stuff in the postal service because
Yeah. Damn, she
Hey.
said about some real
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Like,
Cause,
that.
You taking
because-
forever to do
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
document.
Because the box ain't coming fast enough.
We talking about going to live this Sunday, man.
my package. Why is my mail taking 20 years
Yes.
to get to me? What's happening?
Look, why the
Y'all
post
put
office?
AI and all this other stuff.
Why the
They
post
do.
office didn't step it up like Amazon and
Yeah,
get
you seen
get
those
some
little
drones?
trucks?
The
Because what?
robot.
They got new
We
little
got the postal
GPS
workers no
trucks.
more.
Now they got new little Amazon trucks. That shit look crazy.
The electric trucks, right?
It look like a
I've
fridge
seen
on
them.
wheels.
I seen a robot in the middle of the street that I didn't know what to do.
What?
You ain't know what to do?
No, bro, it was over there by Georgia Tech. That motherfucker was moving like this. Just, I don't know what's in it. It could have been a bomb. You never know, man.
What's
Right.
it?
No,
Probably
it's
was
probably
a little
delivering the
meter
pizza. I think it's the
man.
pizza man. You know the little pizza man coming like a little cart.
I bet, but look.
You think
nigga-
they got a
Hey,
little
I
ticket
know Atlanta.
robot that give the tickets?
might have a ticket
They might
robot.
have a
Yeah.
ticket
But
robot.
see, I know Atlanta, bro.
In the city.
Niggas gonna start serving
Giving them
on
parking
robots.
tickets.
Alright, so
robots.
that's what y'all see happening to later the next 10 years, taking robots.
I do. I
Ticket
don't put it
waitresses.
past
Patent pending, nigga.
don't put it past them. At this point, if I'm in a restaurant right now, if I can go sit at a bar and there's just a machine that's sushi just going down the line, nobody's bringing me a
What if you
menu.
touch a
I'm
sushi and it's
having
not
to
your
order
sushi?
it. I
The
just
robot
pick
gonna
up.
slap
I
you?
can just pick up whatever. I can just pick up whatever I want. Or if I'm thirsty, I forget the name of the restaurant, but it's a restaurant like that in Atlanta, well, in Duluth to be exact. But if you thirsty, you don't tell a real person. You just type that in on a little screen, and a robot is gonna bring you a cup of water
So, do you
and
think
whatever you asked for.
Is that the hibachi joint?
I think so.
On
It's like
Pleasant
a
Hill?
whole little like line with the sushi, and you can just pick up the plates right up off
so?
the
Do you genuinely think that people are basically gonna start having so much frequent encounters with a robot that the actual encounter with another human being, just like today, people don't go on just regular blind dates or don't go on dates or don't go out looking for people. Sometimes they go on resort right to their iPad to go look to a tender or look to a hinge or something like that. Do you think the actual conversation that a human has having it with an AI bot now? You understand what I'm saying? So now you're losing so much more time to have an actual human
Connection,
encounter,
like a real connection.
Now you're connected to this robot.
But I think it's gonna be like a generation. Like they're gonna have to grow up with these robots. So it might be when we're old. You know what I'm saying?
It might happen
Our
faster than that.
great
Elon Musk is in
I mean,
office.
it could, but you know, I think there's a lot of red tape because people are scared of that type of stuff.
But just imagine. So you know, people got dogs, right? And these dogs are probably like they're service dogs or something like that. Now you have a service robot. Now we're going to be in a day and time where now this is the human or the robot droid that actually knows how to engage with your encounter of your emotions or whatever the situation may be. He might read your face. He might know you so much because he been around you. He just know how to cope with things. Are you really gonna have a genuine connection with a human, or is it gonna be hard for you to tell an actual human from an AI bot?
That's a really good question. Now the question is, this really turns to the weird shit. Is can you tell that now?
And that's what I
mean,
was saying earlier.
No, what I'm saying is, go ahead. Say what you was gonna say. Go ahead.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. You know, when you see these little ads with like Cardi B or like one of these celebrities is saying it, but it's really
Oh,
not,
yeah, it's not them.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not them.
She went
saying
crazy though.
it.
She said, "Yeah, they owe her some money." She said, "Dang,
Yeah,
fuck,
she
yeah,
is
she's
so
fast."
serious.
I
I would be too.
I don't think there's an AI robot that could be Cardi B.
Right.
Cardi B
but
so
what
much
I'm saying
herself.
is
Yeah,
they're
she's so much
using
herself.
AI
Nah, I
on
get
the
it.
But nah, he
ads.
see the YouTube videos,
Right,
They
but
be
I'm like,
promoting like tax money and something, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
So I feel like this is just my personal opinion. I feel like everything, like I don't know. Let's get really deep, but I feel like you don't know. Like we are human. We are computers. We're supercomputers, right? Our binary code is a 0110, just the same thing as
Boy
a
went to the
computer
Matrix on us. Know what I mean, this is
code.
what
I'm
we
just saying,
doing.
it's just
I'm
what it
001-1.
is. We all learned that in 8th grade. Nigga. I ain't graduated high school, so I'm not coming over here like I went to college.
You practicing preaching?
Nah, I'm just saying. So when you look at things like that and you like realize like, are we the supercomputer? Like like where we created and then.
Nah, yeah, 100%. I get it. I get it.
And
Hey,
they
listen,
came back and
you got
like,
some people
that's
that
right,
think
bro,
that
so
we're
different.
living
That's
in
why that's why dinosaurs were fossils, because at one point in time they just lived on their own and then niggas came back like, man, kill these motherfuckers. It's our shit.
Oh my god.
So shit like that. And like
Maybe.
they learn how to turn computers. Like once the AI figured out so much and learned quantum physics, they learn how to turn computers into actual things that never die, like brains and hearts and shit.
Yeah.
And how it runs, like, and you can just eat food to keep your computer going and shit like that instead of having to like give it upgrades. And
Boy, you
shit.
sound like you took shrooms and you was watching National Geographic.
You took a deep
Terminator.
dive.
You got
took a
dissected
deep
that.
dive
Nigga, yeah,
into
I just
I
smoked.
kind of
bruh,
believed you for a
I just
second.
smoked a fat ass blunt going down 400, and I was just like,
I want whatever
You
he
went down a
smoked.
rabbit hole.
No, but you know, That shit. No, what happened was I had an encounter, right? So I went to Miami, and when I went to Miami, we had a good ass time. It was New Year's, not this past New Year's, but like 2 New Years ago. And as soon as I left, they had some alien shit at the mall or whatever, right? And they shut down all the airports, and I'm like,
was that real? Yes. Was that real?
That's what they say. I don't know. I wasn't there. So
I'll tell you something. Ain't no cops pulling up that deep,
bro.
If it ain't
if it's kids fighting, black kids
like,
fighting.
If it wasn't,
I call
cap.
But
nothing going on.
You call cap on that?
Hell yeah.
No Chupacabras out there.
Nah, man, that shit was looking crazy.
Y'all don't believe it? Y'all don't believe? You know the Chupacabra is. Y'all don't believe in no aliens, so even I don't know how to look at it.
I believe everything is real.
Yeah,
we cannot be
like,
not aliens. I mean everything.
We cannot be the
like,
only
some
thing
you just cannot explain.
I might think
in the solar
I
system
think aliens
that's
are
has
us.
a live planet. You said what?
I think aliens are us.
We are a form of an alien.
All right, but you do not think the whole
To
time we're in
another
this
planet,
whole.
But that's what I'm
aliens.
saying. What if the aliens that created us was just our versions, our AI
It's
versions
us,
of ourselves
yeah.
to coming back to create
We got
recreate
skinny,
this
we done
society?
got gray,
or
we got no
humanity.
melanin in us.
So what we got down here, we got chunky,
Bro,
we
it's
got
a-
right.
But
Hey,
this
big ass head, we
just like me things I be
Nah,
thinking
some
when I'm.
motherfuckers be having
when I'm high.
abnormal
But
heads.
listen,
You're
I
thinking
think
like a
I think
whole
everything is real. I think
mascot.
everything that they say is real. I believe heaven, hell, God, all that shit. Right? I believe
So
all
you're
that
not,
is real.
so you're not one of the people that think we're living in a simulation right now? Like,
Yes, we are living in a simulation.
what?
Yeah.
We real.
You
though.
what pill
I
did you
think
take?
it's
The red or the blue?
Yeah.
No, we all still on the one. We all in the Matrix still.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll be seeing videos that be having me trip out where they be having planes that look like it's sitting still, birds look like they're not
My
moving.
nigga. We in the
Organic
Matrix, dog.
simulation.
Listen.
Organic simulation.
That's why
Break
this video
down.
that I was about to tell you, when you see it, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. But yeah, we're for sure in a simulation.
Like our DNA. You know how much data our DNA holds?
All right, if we're in a simulation,
You see what I'm saying? So like,
280
what I'm saying-
million
Alright,
inputs or
exactly.
some crazy shit like that.
bigger than a computer.
if we're on a simulation, right? You know, people say thoughts become things, right? So if thoughts become things, and you really believe that this is your craft, this is your passion, this is something that you want to do you think that nothing's really stopping you? Because we in the simulation, like that say, you could go as far as you want to go to wherever your dreams may take you to, wherever you get into. You understand what I'm saying? And the circles that you might tie into, or however it may be. But I mean, what's stopping the average kid that's at home right now that's watching this podcast and like, I want to be just like them. I want to get there. You understand what I'm saying? It's a simulation. If on that type of level, if you think you could be better or be great at something, do it.
Right.
Because it's only the self-doubt that eats you up, that has you sitting in place where you really let life pass you on, or you let all opportunities pass you.
Yeah. Or even like your job, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of like our parents, and this is the fucked up thing. Like I think our parents had dreams. Like a lot of our parents grew up in the '80s. '80s was one of the dopest times ever. You know what I'm saying? Where everything popped off. So like they was in the form of like, even when sports first started popping, you know what I'm saying? Scholarships like rap, hip hop, rock music. You know what I'm saying? It was all big. Like they were part of that culture. So like they all probably spray painted, graffiti, broke dance, rap, fucking sing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they were taught from the generation before them that you gotta work, get a job, say fuck that shit.
But
You
when
need
you
to get
think
your
of,
job and you stay there
Right.
to prove that you consistent and you stay there and you grow till you can't grow no more.
Yeah, exactly.
you
Like
just
a
said,
plant. You're like this long, you know, you're a plant.
look,
you know,
you just said something real, right? You came from a dying age where our parents genuinely sacrificed what their dreams were for us to actually have a living, to us to actually want to acquire a dream. You get what I'm saying? So at that point, like, you think those type of parents still exist?
I was just about to say, but the flip side to having those parents, a lot of them can't even fathom
there you go.
the ideas that we have.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Sounds crazy.
They're
Sounds crazy.
exactly. We sound like a nutcase.
But
We sound like we don't care about our responsibilities. We sound like we're just going
This is
off
what
a
I'm saying.
whim. Even though
Just
we
like kids
put
right now
work
saying they're
on.
gonna be YouTubers when they grow up. I'm like, do you want to be a
What
fucking
are you gonna
YouTuber,
do, what?
nigga?
You
Like,
see
you know what I'm
that?
saying?
We
But that's what our
grew
parents was
up.
asking us. You want to
Right.
make beats, nigga?
Right?
Like,
Like,
you know
what
I'm saying?
are you
Like,
talking
But I'm
about?
saying
That's
you
not
got you
life.
also got now in the day and age where some parents, younger parents or whatever the situation may be, are probably so selfish into their lives, doing what they want to do for Instagram, do what they want to do, or their parents that really are sacrificing to actually let your kid dream as hard as he wants to dream and be behind your kid.
And my man Vinny do it every day.
Hear that?
And he part of the culture, and he still, you know what I'm saying, be out there and about, and everybody know who he is. So it's like, it's not hard to do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he like there for everything. 7 in the morning practices, all that crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I got you.
But
I feel like we are those new parents. We are those parents that believe in our kids. that are having kids, and we're looking at our kids' talents, their natural talents, and we're honing in on those things. We're the parents that's not pushing college. You can go to college if that's what you want to do,
Right.
but just know you got so many other options. You got so many other things.
You don't have to limit yourself.
That
100%.
God blessed you with. Things that because everybody on this earth has their own purpose. Everybody just don't figure that purpose out. That's that 1%. That 1% that everybody talks about. That the 1% is the ones that figure out how they can take their purpose in life, that their natural God given talents, and make a whole living off of it, and create their own lane. Everybody's not able to do that. We have to have workers.
So what do you what do you think about the other 99%?
You're right. I gotta agree. I haven't not disagreed with you all night. So.
I mean,
What about the other 99%?
they're the
just lost in the
followers.
sauce?
They're the followers. They are the
yeah.
supporters to our businesses that we created.
It's like eventually it's gonna be who makes the cheeseburger, right? That's gonna be the question. Who makes the cheeseburger? Because it's like if we all rich, who the fuck's gonna make the McDonald's shit? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but look, you have to
Everybody
understand this
can't
too.
really
You have to understand this too. In world, I always tell people.
But I think it was the way. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go. You go.
I tell people this. There's only two things you ever gonna be in life. You either gonna be a consumer or you gonna be the producer. You're gonna see something that needs to make a change, and you're gonna supply the service. Or you're gonna be a consumer. The new J's coming out, the new T-shirts is coming out, that new album coming out. Yeah. You're just gonna consume. You understand what I'm saying? So you only got two choices in your life. Be the producer. Make that money 1,000 times for somebody who wants some hot shit.
And I think we got stuck in that. I think America got stuck in that consumer role.
We got stuck in
Hey,
it. Our generation is stuck in it for sure.
We buying everything.
We're buying everything from everyone else.
You know how many Bluetooth speakers I had?
And don't need
That's
them.
the most random shit though. That's what that comes up because everybody could relate because everybody that had 10, 20 Bluetooth.
I got
That's one in the kitchen, one in the living room,
Exactly right.
one in the car.
Now one of them said, "Made in America."
No.
I need my shit with metal, iron rod.
Nah, I regular nigga
It's
though.
the AI, and then we was like, you know what? Thanks for keeping it real, my dog.
Exactly.
And then he was like, you know what we got to do? And I was like, hey.
Whoa.
Me and my best friend was like, this is insane.
I'm telling you, man.
AI just said he was keeping it real.
And the only AI I know to keep it real is number 3.
I think AI is so difficult and so dangerous for the simple fact. You ever seen the movie Her?
Yes, with the dude who played the joke, Joaquin Phoenix, my fault.
All right, but basically, Bo had a phone, right?
Operating system.
Bo had a phone. He downloaded an app, and when he downloaded the app, of course, if anybody in the world knows you, it's gonna be your phone.
Right.
Your phone knows what you like. Your phone knows what you look into.
Right.
Your phone knows everything that you look up. You understand? So just imagine if the phone knows your emails, the phone knows the conversation that you have texting with a person. His phone, he got persuaded by his phone to fall in love. He fell in love with the AI on his phone. Did he not?
Yeah, because your phone is
Everything.
personalized
So
for you.
Are you dating a person, or are you really dating yourself at that point?
That's some freaky
That's
shit.
narcissistic. That's
Insane.
That's narcissistic.
That's some freaky shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Of course, a narcissist is gonna fall in love with themselves.
But it's like I think like I don't know. In my phone personally, like it's like different sides of me that I probably like wouldn't even like want. The bitch. I wouldn't even want the bitch that like me to know. You know what I'm saying?
It knows your alter ego of your life.
Right, exactly.
Hey, that's why you got a FaceTime, all that texting and shit.
You act like somebody can't put a fake face up.
That's why you got
No, so listen. They got something called agents out now, right?
Agents?
Where you could tell the agent to speak like a bitch from Atlanta and that's 26 years old from Southwest Atlanta.
What?
And then it'll find a picture. It'll create an AI picture.
Lies. So you know there's somebody out there scamming somebody. You just gave somebody the way to scam somebody real quick. Yeah.
I'm gonna start up.
Come fly out to Atlanta, come get gotten.
Nah.
Pick you up at the
the
airport.
crazy thing is,
Hop in
don't
that
even need to
Tesla.
come to Atlanta anymore. Getting got on the internet. Because the reason why they gonna fly because they don't think she real. She's talking on the phone. She answering.
Oh
yeah, hell
my
yeah.
God.
Hey, you talking about
I
lame
was
ass
just
nigga?
about
That's
to say
how she's picking
that.
the lingo up.
Because,
like,
you know,
I'm saying,
people
you
will
just-
try to run them tests, like
Yeah,
talking to
nah.
people, just trying to figure out if it's a real person or not.
Yeah,
but
nah.
it's like that. But that's what I'm saying earlier.
So
like,
are you telling
you
me-
can
reply
get
to your
somebody.
answer the way
I'm
you
gonna put a
want it to.
robot on
You can get
OnlyFans.
somebody to say something.
Bro, he
they
keep
didn't
giving $1
say.
million
My
ideas
bad.
out, bro. This is called $1 million worth of game now.
Nah,
Migo
don't
JG,
do
no,
that.
he just
Yo,
giving it away for free.
It's
No,
$1 billion worth of game over here. Stop playing. I mean,
I'm just talking trash. But listen, he done had 2 amazing business ideas during this podcast. That's why I said that, and his light bulb went off.
So what do you think? Like, I mean, how are gonna be tangible ways to make money through just like, I guess, cryptocurrency, whether it's today's video games or whether it's today's platforms or Twitch or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, we definitely jumping into the digital age. Like we already there, but now it's finna get wicked. Like with that GTA coming out and them doing all the, like, you able to make money on there. Like it remind me of that movie Player One.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna get like that, and you wouldn't like if you put that virtual reality on, you might forget your life. Like you might forget you in the fucking slums, or you in the, you know what I'm saying, bad situation. But shit, you put that video game on, you live in paradise.
But you think you actually making tangible funds through that video game?
I think it's gonna be able
You
to
can get
do
a job through Roblox right now. They be hiring at Starbucks.
Listen, I got 2 little cousins. When one of them told me that you could create a game, yeah, funny as hell. You really? I had 2 little cousins, but when they told me that they could create a game, inside of a game, and actually have different people play on Minecraft or whatever, Roblox or whatever. Yo, these little kids don't even know that they could get it started by a company. And they could actually have a platform where they actually making multi-millions. Are they getting scammed? Are these little kids getting scammed?
Yeah.
Because they're building a game.
Well,
inside of a
no,
game.
That's your life. That's our life.
No. This is the reason why they're not. This is the reason why I say they're not. I'm on the side of yes, getting paid, but the reason why the shit became so fun because this is what we wish we could do. Like, nigga, I wish I could create a board on Tony Hawk. I'd beat a nigga ass if I could create.
He was able to.
I'd drop out of school if I was able to. No, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 100 now.
Like, they can really build these worlds the way they want it to. They can like go to Unreal Engine, which is the same thing that builds Fortnite, and create their own worlds. So it's like, yeah, maybe they should get residuals or something. Maybe it should work out like that. But right now, I feel like they're just building.
All right.
And they're making it, cool.
But I'm saying, if there's a 9-year-old that creates something on that type of platform, do you think he's getting underpaid, or you think they will pay this 9-year-old kid that made something?
He's not
phenomenal?
getting paid. Just like the 39-year-old man who's on there who made one, not getting paid for it.
What? I mean, these kids are getting paid.
Because I'm not going to lie. Me as a woman, I don't even think about
take
video
that back.
games
They are now, my
as far as y'all are talking right now. Right now, I'm learning, if anything. See, I just started to learn how to play Call of Duty, but I decided to learn for different reasons. My reasons were more so hand-eye coordination, focus, like those type of skills that people don't think that video games contribute to, but they really do. They really do, though. So these people that know how to do multiple things at one time with their hands and everything, like that, those are key things you could do to build up those kind of skills.
Right.
So that's why I decided to do it. But just hearing all it, like I knew about streaming. Everybody knows about, people who are posting themselves playing video games, streaming.
That's all new to me, though.
Hold on.
Like, but at the same time, the stuff that y'all were talking about that's deeper stuff.
But that's coming. That's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Like,
technology moving like this, man. It's like a continuous loop.
It's like me, when I remember GTA, I just remember, like, oh, that's the game that you just, you get a prostitute or you act like you're a pimp and slap a
my
bitch.
God, look.
It's like, oh, excuse me, slapping one man.
But now they live there. That's their world. Like,
exactly.
like they have groups and they sell drugs together and they
He
get
said
money
he's
together. Nah, for real. They were sliding their ops together, and I think that's
Slapping on their ops together is crazy.
for real. And I think that's the reason why some of the way things.
Hey, listen, I'd rather all these kids go play them games and do that.
No, that's the reason why I think they're doing that to us on the outside is because the game is like it doesn't connect because it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know.
So even if like you got these little kids that they talk about the future of tomorrow, right? And these little kids are just sponges. They absorb to everything. Nowadays, you got kids that basically just get on their iPads and teach themselves how to speak Spanish or even read in Spanish or even learn Chinese and everything else like that. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Little kids are really, now they dealing with technology so much and it's tech savvy, it's at their fingertips, that who knows what they're going to create in the next 20 years.
I think that's why we got to teach them morals. Because you can get that digital shit get wicked.
Yes, it does.
They get lost in it?
You get addicted to porn.
What?
You goddamn.
You get
I'm just
You
saying.
can go on a deep
You go on the deep end, man. Like,
I'm talking about these little kids using these tools, and they might be able to make the next flat screen TV. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How flat you gotta get it?
This is what I'm trying to say. It might be as thin as a damn board.
But what it's doing is, I think it's fucking them up more than it is doing
Yeah,
anything.
like-
So it's giving them ADHD, right? So it's like, bro,
So you
like,
think it's
bro,
as
listen,
healthy
bro,
as
you
it
got
is
you got
poison?
kids.
I got 2
Attention
kids.
span
Yeah,
like
yeah, I got
that.
twins.
Yeah, right. Like, bro, take the iPad away and take the phone
100%. I
away.
believe that
Yeah,
this should
Take
be.
the TV away.
They're gonna
and be
go
like,
berserk.
you know,
Nah, yeah, of course they go
or they
berserk.
just start spinning in a fucking circle like a dreidel until you give them back to them.
100%,
They
you're
don't
right.
even know how to, like,
He's right.
it
They don't know
doesn't
how to
connect.
function.
But that's why I
You
think
know what
that
I'm
even
saying?
when you
Like-
at home, you got kids. This should be a certain amount of time that you have with the TV. This should be a certain amount of time what you have on your iPad,
Yeah.
and shit is clipped after a certain time. It's
Yeah.
clipped.
That's true for your at home life, but even in the school system is putting so much technology now in the curriculum
All right.
that even though you're like, oh, my kids, they know they only have set hours to do this. Come on, we used to have
I thought them
computer
screens
class
used
when
to
we were
fuck up
kids,
your eyes.
and we would sneak and watch whatever we wanted to watch and do what we wanted to
Yeah.
do in the midst of the computer classes, and
Man.
then hurry up and go back to what we supposed to be
There is
doing.
a lot of us,
So
man.
it's like-
Think about
so
it.
it's like, be
I
for
just think it's so
real.
crazy because at one point in time, we were all in the classroom in elementary school when they had the first Big Mac body.
Yep,
built
the big
with
computer.
the clear teeth, the clear
Yeah.
one and all that. And now we're looking at a skinny thin
Yeah.
something,
The
and we're looking
kids
at an
got
iPad.
tablets.
So just imagine what they're gonna be making in the future.
Right. No, it's all going to be
Endless.
So listen, Google got these joints coming. You know, they got the Ray-Ban Metas right now, right? Not Google. You know, Google, because they're trying to compete with Meta, right?
All right.
So they got the Ray-Ban Metas out right now. You can record. They got the AR Google glasses come out, right? So it's the computer inside the glasses. So now not only can you like do the shit you doing on the Meta, you can write an email with your fingers and type. Like a nigga can FaceTime you.
While you're
inside of
walking
it.
a stationary.
Yeah, and then you can still see the ground. Like
Crazy.
you can just pull it up. Like you'll get a call and be like, John is calling
You
you,
know
right?
I'm
Eye
doing that
corner,
Neuralink
like,
shit.
yeah, it's about to be real.
All right. So all right. If Elon Musk was giving them free Neuralinks out, and you gonna get chipped up?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm
No.
definitely not getting chipped up. I didn't even get the vaccine.
So,
Fuck is COVID.
I don't know.
I didn't even get that because what? I don't trust that.
It's difficult not to move forward with technology. I think you just have to kind of sort of base
Find
it out.
your
You
way.
know, like
What you gonna be able to do more than me, man?
Hmm?
What you gonna be able to do more
I'm
than me?
not.
with that
No, I'm
thing?
not even saying me personally. I'm just saying for anybody like a person with a disability or something like that. You know. What
Nah,
I'm
that
I believe
I
that.
agree
I
with
believe that. If
It
you,
would
if you were
definitely help.
paraplegic,
If I was
I
blind,
agree with that.
I would be really interested in AI.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that if you were paraplegic or you basically had a stroke or something like that, and they do something to you, or I had a pops, like God bless, but my pops had dementia.
Mhm.
If there's some way you putting a chip into somebody and it's bringing their memory back, and it's
Right.
bringing their motor skill back, and it's stopping them from delaying as fast as they do delay. I don't know if it's a pharmaceuticals. I don't know what it may be. Because now everything that they give you is good for your body.
But everything that happens to you with like dementia and stuff is all brain stuff. So that means your motherboard is short circuiting because we're computers, remember?
Yeah.
So it's something that can be fixed inside, and that's what the link will do. Like
My
if
man
they
brought
put
us
it
back
in
to
there.
the Matrix.
Nah,
He did.
I just for real, you know.
did.
So my son has cerebral palsy, which is a brain disorder, you know, which is
100%.
a
Yeah, I get
disorder.
you.
So that Neuralink will probably help him be able to talk, walk, speak, and do the things that he
You
ever wanted to
understand?
do.
Yeah.
You
You
know what I'm
understand?
saying? Because everything that's wrong that happened to him, his damage is all with his circuit board. You know, what I'm saying?
100%.
Which
They
is
say
brain.
like your spine
brain
connected
is-
to your
Bro,
whole
your brain is your circuit board, bro. We're
Right.
really computers. We literally
Mm.
are. Your brain is the your nerves are the connections, everything. So you know that would help like things like that. It's like what would happen today when computers all want to go bad, and then now the chip goes. And,
Hey, but then
Exactly.
it goes.
like
It goes the same thing with like kids with hearing aids or a person that you see with a hearing aid. Like they really have it enlarged into their brain to the point where it's like you understand it's
the one
a
that's
plugged
like
in.
that's on the back of there. Yeah.
So we're not that far from technology being there.
We're already
The question
there.
is, we're already there. But at what point are you basically like, as a father, I'm behind it now. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're taking a chance.
I'm taking a chance every day, so I'm already there.
All right,
Let
I
me
get
say,
that. I respect that. I
let me-
respect that. 100%.
Facts.
I mean, so if you could get a chip in your body to enhance anything you do as a performer, who knows? This is probably a kid playing basketball, but he could just know where the hot spots are, where to shoot. It's probably
Oh,
real.
you finna turn him into.
I heard they got contacts. I heard they got contacts for that. In the NFL, they have certain contacts, and I heard in the NBA they have a certain contacts.
I've never heard that.
What? They got contacts that see certain shit in blue and certain shit in red.
That's fire. I want that at the casino.
Oh God.
Man, what?
Yeah. My man playing roulette with the
Belt on that.
contacts, and you know what's hitting.
21.
Why y'all
21. 21. Hey me,
Nah,
bitch.
so if you can actually have something like that, a contact lens or a chip to make you enhance anything,
Nah,
would you
man,
not?
I ain't gonna lie. I believe in God. I believe in the beauty of the eye, the hope of holder. I'm
I
natural.
wouldn't do nothing.
I'm alright.
I'm kind of sort of with you,
I'm
kind of sort of not. I believe that if you could just be human, but if you can fly, why not take a chance and fly?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay, Neo.
I don't know
But
about
imagine
nothing
a nigga
about
be
Neo.
imagine a
Yeah.
nigga drunk flying.
You the one.
That's not.
About that nigga drunk fly. You know that nigga crash right around Peachtree.
Got me up on the building.
He ran. Lame ass nigga ran into the western side. Drunk
Nah.
as hell, boy.
And then I might end up getting a chip and looking like No Neck J in here, like looking
Exactly,
crazy
yeah.
out here, boy.
Nigga ran right into the western side.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm going back to the south side.
Yeah, man. So listen, man, I love having conversations like this with real people. You know what I'm saying? Like we sat down, we had some real stuff. We didn't talk about nobody drama or nothing, man. And that's part of what 12 a.m. Peachtree is. You know,
100%.
That's a fact.
Sometimes we're gonna have the juice. Sometimes we're gonna be talking about sports. Sometimes we're gonna be talking about music.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're gonna be talking about the craziest shit in the world that's going on. You know, but I really enjoyed this conversation with you young adults.
Now listen, man, I enjoyed it.
I would love to do it again.
Same. I would love it.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Chop.
Cheerio.
Yes.
Go ahead, lad.
Love it.
Right on, brother.
Right
All
on.
right.
Everything about it.
Y'all. Look, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in with us tonight on 12 a.m. at Peachtree. Like, comment, and subscribe. Download. Look, I don't care what platform you on, whether you're in the car sitting still. If you go ahead and get the audio to it, go ahead and get the audio to it. Or tune in on YouTube and catch the visuals.
Yeah, tune in, check in. You understand me?
Like,
It don't
comment,
matter where you at.
subscribe, you know,
And-
Comment and subscribe.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
hide, Clyde. Let's
12
glide.
a.m.
You feel me? 12
And
a.m. in
it was
Peachtree.
another
Beat
great
me.
episode with Migo JG in the building.
Yo.
DJ Ray G in the building.
Yes, Sirski.
Sexy Lex in the building.
Yeah.
And your boy Pop Bucks. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Bless.
man. Peace. 12 a.m. in Peachtree.
See you next time.